How we doing, traders? Welcome to Benzinga News. Let's go ahead and talk about the top headlines that moved the stock market this week. Starting with Take-Two acquiring Zynga here at an enterprise value of $12.7 billion. The acquisition consisted of a buyout of 9.86 per Zynga shares, made up to 6.36 in Take-Two shares and $350 in cash. The acquisition price represented a premium of 64% of Zynga's share price on the close of Friday, January 7th, 2022. Take-Two said that the acquisition establishes the company as one of the largest producers of mobile games, the fastest growing segment of interactive entertainment industry. That takes us into, of course, none other than on Monday morning, we get into Bitcoin. Bitcoin on Monday morning, the price of Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency by market value, fell below 40,000 for the first time since September, dropping to 39,771. We'll continue to watch Bitcoin to see how the prices appreciate. Tilray here, coming in here, their revenue actually dives 8%. The other thing that happened is the Canadian marijuana giant also announced its name now. It's going to be Tilray Brands, reflecting the company's evolution from a Canadian LP to a global consumer packaged good company with a portfolio of cannabis and lifestyle CPG brands. Let's go ahead and continue to our number 7 here. We get into Tesla and Tesla's acceptance of the Dogecoin. Yes, I said it, guys. Items listed on the lifestyle section of its shop, like the Giga Texas belt buckle and the the Cyber Quad for the kids and the Cyber Whistle, were priced in Doge. So yes, Tesla fans out there, go ahead, and if you want to turn in some of your Doge to get some swag, I guess you got to go ahead and get some of that Tesla swag. All right, let's go ahead. Let's continue moving on over. We're going to get into Unusual Whales here. This was actually founded in June 2020. Unusual Whales was created to provide more information to traders. There was a gross inequities of information and education and access for everyday traders, said the founder of Unusual Whales, who remained anonymous for the fear of being targeted by hedge funds and the members of the Congress. The Pelosi ETF tracks all of Pelosi's active positions from 2020 and onwards. Her trades beat the market, and currently she is up 39% on her option positions with an average stock return of 40%. As you guys can see here, definitely Pelosi on watch with that ETF as more and more talks come out about if Congress can be trading the way they are. This is, of course, coming from our exclusive top news from Benzinga. I'll definitely tell you guys, check out Benzinga has stock market shows every day starting at 8 a.m. going until 4:30 Eastern. So this brings us into our number 5 event here. The headline CPI here actually reaching up to 7% in November, in line with the economist's estimate, marking the highest growth rate since June 1982. The CPI was up 0.5 on a monthly basis. Core inflation, which excludes volatile food and energy prices, was up 5.5% in December, excluding economists' estimates of 5.4. Shelter costs were up 0.4% month over month, 4.1% compared to a year ago, and used car sales were once again a major inflation driver in December, as well as used cars prices and trucks increased by 3.5% in December and were up 37.3% in the last 12 months. So definitely we're going to keep an eye out on these cars and the inflation. Does the used car and the new car situation, does that get resolved in 2022? We'll go ahead and keep watching on Benzinga. Let's keep going in here and let's see what the 4th event brings us here. So of course, sometimes people get confused and investors get confused about what's really going on here. But this was an SEC filing that showed AMC's Entertainment here. CEO Aron sold a 500,000 shares at an average price point of 22.85. The sale comes as several AMC executives have sold share of the movie theater company that saw a significant rise in its valuation over the last 52 weeks. In this case, Aron, the sale was a part of a Rule 10b-5 trading plan. The sale comes after it is announced in December that he sold 500,000 shares in the company, which followed the sale of 625,000 shares in November. We'll see what happens and continues to happen in AMC here. That gets us over to Virgin Galactic Holdings here. Of course, this was actually one that I was going to keep a very close eye, which was SPCE, right? It's trading lower on Thursday after announcing that they're going to intend to offer $425 million in convertible senior notes due 2027 in a private offering to institutional investors. The space tourism company also expects to grant the initial purchaser of the notes an option to purchase up to an additional $75 million principal more of the notes within 13 days of the date when the notes are first released. So definitely Virgin Galactic. I don't know if I'm going to space anytime soon, so if you guys can get me up there, let me know. But it looks like they need some money, so if you guys got it, let's give it to Virgin and let's get us up there. Alright, so here leads us into our second event, where banks earnings on Friday kind of coming in a little bit disappointing here. JP Morgan shares fell, posting a 14% drop in quarterly profits. The stock is on pace for one of the largest percent decreases since June 26, 2020. Now, Wells Fargo's fourth quarter earnings easily did top Wall Street's expectation, making the stock one of the few in the sector to actually trade higher on Friday. Citigroup stocks were falling on Friday after the bank posted a mixed bag of fourth quarter earnings. That leads us into our last event of the day here. The last event, of course, you know, a lot of people were expecting to see stronger sales out of retail and apparel coming in, but retail sales actually dropped 1.9% in December, and this was much worse than the forecast 0.1% drop that was expected. Like always, guys, this is the news here with Benzinga TV. You guys can catch all the macro and micro on pre-market prep every single morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern. Like always, you guys can catch the top 10 news headlines right here on Benzinga TV. Till next time, we'll see you guys next week. Of course, we're getting into the heart of the earnings season, so if you want to stick around with Benzinga and the earnings season, come on Monday, pre-market prep 8 a.m. We'll see you there. And like always, guys, have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. All right, traders, check out live trading with Benzinga starting every single morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time. We go ahead and live trade every single day with 3 traders, Ryan Faluna, Zunaid. You guys come on in, check out some options, commons, and maybe even a little YOLO action. We'll see you there, live trading with Benzinga.